Welcome, my friends. My name is Denise, and I am back with a thrift haul. I live in Boulder, Colorado, and yesterday I had the epic Boulder bread and butter day. I sourced, oh my goodness, maybe 15 pieces of Lululemon, tons of Patagonia. I'm gonna get started right away. I just wanna make a little side note. Today is the first day of the 20% return of fees, resetting back to normal on Posh. And you know, just sort of to put a little band-aid on my hurt feelings, I decided to raise my prices 10% today. I decided, you know, if I'm paying fees for the buyer and the seller, I'm going to up my prices a little bit to help accommodate and shift for the loss in revenue. That revenue loss is going to be 7% to me overall. Not going to go into it anymore. Just want to throw out there. Also turned off offers to buyers. I'm gonna ease back into it. I'm gonna maybe let it roll through the weekend. And then I'm gonna start offering people discounts again. So this is kind of wild, and this often happens when I'm out thrifting. A new rack will come out and there'll often be multiples of the same items. Multiples of the same items. $12.99. Okay, are we ready? I spent $300 yesterday, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't know how many pieces I got. I'll figure it out and put it in the end for you numbers folks. 1 Patagonia Better sweater quarter zip. 2 Patagonia Better sweater quarter zips. 3 Patagonia Better sweater quarter zips. 4 Patagonia Better sweater quarter zips. And let's make that number 5 Patagonia Better sweater quarter zip. Not much to show you about it, not branded in any way, just your typical Better sweater. Not a ton of pilling on these, a little bit. Black was worn more. Red doesn't look like it was worn as much, neither does the green, so there's just variations. My best friend is here. I'm gonna let him say hi real quick. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, here's Louie. Louis appearance, very important. He was just snuggling on the couch with me and I got up, so he decided to join me. Oh, hugs. Thank you, best friend. I'm not gonna play tennies or anything with you, okay? Like puppy little face, it's adorable. Well, let's get into the other stuff and what I found. First up, I love this brand. I love sourcing this brand. I have found a top and a bottom, but like on completely different thrift trips and sold them separately in my closet. This brand is called Lunya. It's a really high-end pajama brand and they make washable silk pajamas. This is a size small, wide leg pant. The top is like a crop top. Now, disclaimer, disclosure, this was $7.99 for the set. I was recently just trying to pick up some Lunya for myself. I have a set that's their Pima cotton and I love it. And I was like, oh, maybe on Posh I can find some of their silk. And here it is. Once again, manifesting, but in the wrong size. I need this in a large or a medium or an extra large. I'll wear it oversized. Here's the deal though. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. It looks like someone put like hair oil or something in their hair and then they wore this to bed. This is feeling, I don't want to say stained, but like it's got a coating on it of, honestly, dangerous move there, but I was wondering if it was coconut oil, like if someone put an oil treatment in their hair, then they decided to wear their Lunya pajamas. What I'm gonna do is that because these are washable, I'm gonna throw them in the washing machine and just kind of let them sit in soap, a little freshening. I'm gonna put OxyClean and Dawn dish soap in the actual basin of the washing machine, fill it up, let these items just kind of sit for a little bit. What I'll do is I'll then rinse that water out and then I'll wash that load. I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe today at the end of this video, I'll be able to add how this looks on the other side of it being kind of pre-soaked and cleaned. I recently watched another YouTuber's thrift haul, and every word that came out of her mouth was perfect. She was like, and this is in perfect condition. This is perfect. And I was like, on what alternate universe are we thrifting in where everything's perfect? Me, I'm like, oh, that's pilled. Oh, that's stained. Oh, that has a hole. I'm like, I miss the perfect universe of thrifting, but I'd love to find that perfect universe. As she's like holding something up, and like, you know how you can see the stains under the lights that the person sometimes can't just see with the naked eye? I just had a good chuckle. It wasn't for me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyone who thinks they're thrifting perfect things. This I picked up because it was $5.99. If you are familiar with a performer called Taylor Swift, To Live for the Hope of It All, that is a... Now this sweatshirt is not Taylor Swift merch. This is like an aftermarket piece. So I will definitely post that. This was a really great find. So this is a swimsuit. No actual external tags, but what I would like to do, and I feel like this went on vacation with someone and then they didn't wear it because it smells like a tropical vacation. The fabric is from Italy. It's made in Australia, and here I'll also throw up the comps as well. Super fun piece. That's a medium. I love wearing that kind of bathing suit. It's sort of like two-piece inspired, but you still get the coverage of a one-piece. Body of mine. I picked up a Boulder Dead & Company t-shirt, pretty basic. They had this in the Halloween section, and all Halloween stuff was 30% off. This was $8 with 30% off, so $5.60 I paid for this. The one that I liked a little bit better. Now, speaking to the perfect nature of things, I can see that this has a couple of holes in it. I'll disclose that. I'll show them in the photos, and I will adjust my price accordingly. This was a great find. I had already gone through this rack kind of haphazardly with a friend of mine who is also a reseller who was there, and you know, we just kind of like whirling dervish through the rack when it comes out. I happened to go back through the rack. I was pleasantly surprised when I found this Zyrina piece. I love picking up Zyrina. The first time I found it was on my best thrift trip on earth. I slipped into this crazy vortex of the most amazing things, including pieces like Christian Dior. Now, speaking of not being perfect, I did notice, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it up, but on this, there are some yellow marks to it. And sometimes yellow can kind of be the worst marks on pieces. I will try to give that a good soak and clean. Now, it is a size medium, so if it doesn't quite work out, or if I can't at least reduce the appearance of those marks, I may wind up keeping that. I kind of love a classic Oxford look. That's a really lightweight, lovely cotton, just a little bit on the sheer side, and I like that. So this is really just a bread and butter piece for me. This is a packed organic. This is the Fit in Flare dress. It does have pockets, and I love picking up packed organic. I have hit up packed organic sample sales before. I have sold all those pieces except for one men's piece, and packed is a great seller for me. I always pick it up. In my area, they have started to price up packed. Like, you could find hoodies and sweatshirts and pants for like $6.99, and now they're kind of pushing $10.99 to $12.99. So I really have to kind of weigh the value of what I could sell it for to what they're pricing it at. That was priced at $9.99. It feels to me, just from like the texture of the fabric, that it actually hasn't been worn. So I would consider that to be in like new, perfect condition. And I'm gonna go high with that. I'm gonna go about $48. This may be a keep on my part. I was just talking shit about Skims in my last video, so of course I found Skims today. Of course I found Skims. This is just a Skims basic bodysuit. It is 2 layers, so it provides great coverage. I'm assuming the first layer is gonna be a little bit compressive and offer support, and then the second layer is gonna smooth out. I love a long sleeve bodysuit moment, so that could be a keep. This is just a basic Smart Wool t-shirt, very Colorado vibes. Smart Wool is going to be, well, let's see, it's no longer guaranteed, but you know, this is made with merino wool. This is called their 150. I don't know the different layers, but it's pretty lightweight. I know this is a really recent production, so I typically find older smart wool pieces and I pick them up even if they have holes. So finding a piece that feels very current to me and also has a little bit of, you know, a graphic on it made it really appealing. $5.99 for that. This is just a Faraday. I love finding Faraday. Size small, crew neck. I have something kind of similar that's a men's version in my closet right now. This was a personal piece. This is a brand called Velvet Heart Denim. Don't know anything about it. It seems like a boutique brand and they seem to sell their denim pieces for like around $80. I don't know what the presence or the market value is on Poshmark because I really just picked this up for myself. It's just a long denim skirt and I liked the wash of it. It looks a little cheesy to me. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of premium denim. I wouldn't quite consider that to be premium denim, but I did know if I don't like the fit of it, I'll just resell it. This brand was new to me. It is Hammy's. I have found various brands of these Ocean Pacific late 80s knockoffs that are being modern produced, sometimes even in California. I love to pick them up. I love finding these. These definitely have a pretty good presence, like this style in general. And yes, in October, I'm picking these up because people live in warm places. Travel to warm places, need shorts throughout the year. So I don't pick up pieces and say, oh, I'm gonna save that to post in the spring. No, I pick up pieces and I post them year round. I don't hold on to items seasonally. I don't take items out of my closet seasonally. That just doesn't happen. I may tweak prices seasonally, but I'm not gonna not list something because it's October. The beauty of reselling is that people are always looking for things like swimsuits, clothing for tropical vacations. Even in the summer, people are looking for clothing for hiking and maybe going on trips that are like hiking trips where it's going to be colder in weather. So yes, post the down jacket in summer, post the shorts in fall. That's my philosophy. This is gonna go in the soak pile. This is a Lululemon soft stream bra. They're pretty popular. I'm gonna have to figure out what size it is, but just from like my knowledge base, I'm thinking that this is a size 6. I will measure it to determine. I'm gonna start my little pile of to soak. Let's soak that. All right, so there's Lululemon piece number 1. Here's Lululemon piece number 2. This is just their Pima cotton. It's a tank. It's going to have the gummy logo, so keep your eyes peeled, friends. If you're going through the rack and you see this right here, high alert. You see there was a tag there. That's about the size of a Lululemon rip tag. There we go. There is the gummy logo right there. It's monochromatic. A lot of people pass by it. I don't. I see it, I know what to look for, and that's how my mental radar works as I'm going through racks. I don't see a tag, I look for a gummy logo. Just like that. It's like an instant thing. I'm always searching. I look at the top middle of the back and then I look at the bottom left side. Those are the places where Lululemon is going to put their logos, fabric tags, gummy logos, and also a metal tag on a lot of their knit pieces. So that's 3 Lululemon pieces. Here's number 4. These are navy blue. They've got pockets. They're a size 6. They're a 7/8 length. Yes. Let's see, I'm gonna count Lululemon pieces. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20. I believe I picked up 20 Lululemon pieces. I'm gonna quit the counting, but I'll just continue on with what I have. Okay, let's just interject a really important point right now. I live sell Lululemon. I like to have a diversity in offerings in materials, sizes, and styles. I like skirts, I like sweaters, I like coats, I like shorts, I like pants, I like tanks. If I was just a regular reseller that did no Lululemon live base shows with no audience, just straight up people shopping Lululemon on Poshmark, I would recommend buying, if it was in good condition, the soft stream bra, the navy blue leggings. I would not recommend picking up a tank like this unless it was like $2.99. because it's not gonna sell for very much. It's gonna sell for about 20 bucks, 18 bucks. The other pieces are more substantial. Here's a sweater, as I talked about. And there is the metal logo that I also mentioned. A lot of Lululemon sweaters, and this one doesn't have like a thumb hole per se, but it does have this little pocket. It's like a thumb hole pocket, so you can put your thumb in the thumb hole that's in this little layer, and then it comes out of the cuff. So I kind of know the things to look for. Those are some hints on how to pick up on cues that maybe the cardigan that you're looking at in the sweater section could potentially be Lululemon. Lululemon's not gonna put a lot of buttons in their sweaters. They're generally gonna have that open, flowy vibe, multi-size cardigan. Sweaters will be a little bit more constructed, like a crew neck or a pullover or a turtleneck. This piece is just so much fun. It's old, and yes, I picked it up. I loved the color. Guys, it's got the ponytail hole in the hood. I love this era of piece. So if it's a shirt and it has a little pocket, it's gonna have the size dot more than likely in this pocket. This has the size dot in it. It's a size 6. You open the pocket, you look for the size dot. This is just another Pima cotton Lululemon tank top. I picked this one up because I love the color of it. I think these colors people look for because they make so many neutral tones now. You can't walk into Lululemon and buy a color like that. So things like, oh, maybe I don't really want to buy a tank top if it's not a Swiftly Tech tank top, but it's this really beautiful teal color. I'm gonna pick it up for that reason. That's kind of how I think about it. I would have picked it up if it was gray or a neutral tone, just because I have a market for it. This is called an Align tank. You should be very familiar with this. It's pretty current. People love these. This is plain black, absolute perfection. I think it's a size 8. And then I found 3 love tees. So love tees, once again, are just their Pima cotton. We're gonna find middle of the back below the neckline gummy logo on these pieces. I don't know if they were all donated by the same person, but I decided to buy all of them. I actually love the fit and feeling of their t-shirts, so of course I'm gonna try those on. This is funny. A friend handed me this. This is like a tennis piece. Not like a tennis piece. This is tennis, golf, whatever. I will do a little research. I think I have sold one of these before, actually. I loved the color. Greens, purples, people just eat it up. These bright, fun colors. They look adorable in that green color. Your Define jacket in black, open it up, green shirt. little pop of color, adorable. This is old school big time, but yeah, I'm picking it up, buying it. It's gonna be a skirt. It's gonna have shorts. And I definitely check the condition of the shorts before I decide if I'm gonna make the purchase. These are a pair of soft streams. These are like Lululemon's latest and greatest fabrics. People love soft stream. I bought, oh gosh, 4 soft stream pieces a week ago, and they literally like sold in a day. So keep your eye out for soft stream. It can show a lot of marked floor. You're gonna find a dark gummy logo, not that silver logo. So that's why you need to be on your A game and really be paying attention when you're going through the racks. You need to recognize, oh, I recognize the feel of this fabric. It feels like soft stream. Let me give it a closer look. If you have a harder time just navigating where you may find, it's gonna be on the upper left side underneath the waistband, or it's gonna be on the back of the left leg. You'll also typically find that any of like the hardware that it has will have a Lululemon logo on it. You can also take a peek, see in the left pocket, and you're gonna look for the size dot. Sorry if you know all this, but it's really important to help people understand how to identify Lululemon. These are super cool. I have this matching bra. I have an energy bra in this. These are just I don't know the style of these off the top of my head, but I do love this pattern. So I picked it up. Pockets. I also found another skirt. Look at how cute that is. Someone's gonna be looking cute. I'll be helping them look cute. Okay, new to me. This brand is called R13. Hello, we've talked about this. This is selvage denim. This rack came out, these were cuffed, and my eyes immediately darted to this cuff. That's selvage denim. Selvage denim is dark with a white. These are red lines. They've got red on the outside of the white. Red lines, selvage denim. 100% jumped on this. Never heard of this brand before. R13. Thought, okay, I'm buying them. Whether they sold for 100 or not, maybe they sold for 750. These are limited edition, so I'm gonna have to dive a little bit deeper. These may actually be women's, which is a little on the rare side to find selvage for women, because selvage is like a stiff denim. It's 100% cotton most of the time. Women really like a little stretch to their denim, so a lot of companies don't produce selvage for women, but another pair of jeans I picked up, I was eyeing these, and then they happen to have these marked on the Halloween items. Sometimes they do that. I don't really get it. Levi's 501s. Actually, Levi's wedgie straight, 30-inch, brand new with tags. These were $22, and then they were 30% off. So 7 times 2, I got them for $14. This is what I liked about these. Wedgie straights, people are definitely in search of with tags. Wedgie straights, size 30, new with tags. Check, 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 check. Perfection. I saw this and fell in love with it. You guys know I love a maritime Breton stripe vibe. Le Mont Saint-Michel. Le Mont Saint-Michel. Okay, so these all originated from France. Fishermen wore this type of shirt. It's just classic. It's always been classic. I love wearing this type of shirt. It was a medium. I didn't even look at comps. I just knew I instantly wanted this. I have found vintage versions of those shirts. Absolutely pick up Breton stripe shirt. Breton is the style of that. It's going to be off-white or white with a navy stripe. Okay, out of pocket a little bit, but Astro World, Travis Scott. Be aware of bands. You know, concert merch is a huge subsect of its own in the reselling industry. I casually saw this and I showed it to my reseller friends and they were like, oh, it's kind of faded. And I was like, Let me run some comps. These are selling for $100 to $150 and that was $9.99. So no brainer on my part. I think I picked up more than 20 Lulu pieces because now I'm seeing more that I didn't count. This is a Swiftly tech. I'm not sure. It's like a pale lavender. This is funny. I wouldn't have bought this unless it was brand new with tags. Maeve. Also in the Halloween section, it was $9.99, but it was 30% off. So I paid $6 for this, brand new with tags, Anthro. I thought it had super cute kind of fall vibes. It's also my size. So you know me, I like to maybe throw things into rotation for a hot minute. Here's another Lulu shirt. I got this one for $2.99. Because you know why? People aren't seeing that logo right there. But guess who does? I do. Every time I see that logo. This long sleeve Swiftly definitely is going in the soak pile. See, my friend? I'm gonna put this in the washing machine, but I'm gonna treat it first with hydrogen peroxide, which really helps attack those areas that have perspiration. So if you flip the Swiftly, you're gonna find out what size it is because it'll be in the waistband. So this is an older style. It's a size 6. I actually picked this up for myself. It's a Lacoste, made in Peru, size 40. I mean, I love Tiffany blue. I'm kind of reverting back to like what I wore in the late 80s. It's slowly happening. I'm just like picking up kind of accent pieces to throw into my wardrobe in case I have that retro feeling coming back. I never had Lacoste growing up, even though it was pretty popular because it was so expensive. So dig in the Lacoste. This is a modern production. This is not an older tank. It's really cute. It's kind of got some streetwear vibes. It's going to be a halter top tank. It's got a bra built into it. And yeah, I mean, you can look super cute working out, or you can just rock your love of Lululemon with a pair of jeans, pretty much, or a pair of shorts. So cute. Just lots of fun details. I didn't run the actual style on this yet, but I will. Oh, this is another great Lulu piece. This is kind of like an Enlight bra. It's a 34D, so these are the bras that they made that come in actual bra sizing. Yeah. Love this. This is very like a new production bra. It's in amazing condition. It must have not just been a good fit for the person who owned this. I paid up for this $8.99, but I have no problem with that. I will list it for $55, $48, something in that ballpark. A little departure from Lululemon. I found this great Pilcro 100% cotton cropped fisherman knit sweater. Adorable, pink, checks all the boxes for me. 100% cotton, fisherman knit, cropped, yay, yay, yay. No crappy materials, just perfection. Another Lulu bra. This has got a mesh panel in the back. Unpredictable. These actually had the original fastener coming out of the side, so I don't think these were ever worn. These are a size 2 Wonder Under. It's like a multicolor orange and blue. I'll figure out what the exact color is with the help of the website called Lulu Fanatics. Here's another Lulu tee, but that one has the silver logo. This one's like, this one is like a cotton blend. It's got some synthetic fibers to it just from the touch of it. They sort of get that like kind of stick to itself feeling to them, this layer of material just in general. Oh, this is fun. This is a Lululemon one piece. I don't see a lot of these. This is an old school kind of tennis skirt, I would say. It's got the shorts and then it's got the skirt. It's gonna need some depilling like on the ribbony edges. It's like a satin edge and it's pilled on that. So I'm gonna have to clean that one up a little bit. It also has that, do you ever thrift things that smell a little on the musky side? Like not in a bad way, like not in a BO way, but like a more macho kind of cologne, like a spicy cologne smelling. That's what that smells like. Sometimes that's hard to get out. Speaking of hard to get out, guys, I recently sourced that gorgeous Sundance long coat. I could not get the smell of the mothballs out of it. I did everything I could. I soaked it for 12 hours and hung it to dry, and it still smelled like mothballs. And mothballs, straight up, are pesticides. So who wants to be smelling pesticides? I had to return it. I returned it. These are a pair of Lululemon Aligns, super fun. I love finding patterns and just colors that aren't available right now. So those are in pretty good condition. They're a size 8. I picked these up, I thought, for me, but apparently I'm not a size 8. Who knew? I knew. I knew I wasn't a size 8. These are 100% linen Gap vintage, so I will absolutely post them. I should have one more item after this. This is just a Faraday t-shirt. There's that tag. I love picking up Faraday. I really do. Like Marine Layer and Faraday, I pretty much always source it. You know, adjust your expectations. $25, $28 for a t-shirt. And then the last item I have is in another bag. Not a lot of luck in the shoe department lately, unfortunately, because I'm really obsessed with selling shoes, but look at these Danskos. Hey, what's this mark on the side? Gosh, I feel like it's from the marker. I'm gonna have to see about getting that out. These have some rivets to them. These were actually on sale, so I got them for $7. They're so cool. I adore them, but then I just noticed this, and they use a silver marker now to mark the bottom, so bummer. I'm gonna count these items and then I will be back with a total, my cost of goods total, and okay. So I bought 52 items yesterday. Here's the deal though. I spent $340, but I had a $76 gift card that was from returns that came off the top. So I technically spent $294. I'm gonna give you my totals on both numbers. So on $294, that was $5.65 cost of goods for all of those things. But on the genuine number, which is $340, let's not beat around the bush, 52. $6.53 were my cost of goods for all of those items. I'm feeling like that is a huge celebration to get the brands that I just got for that cost of goods. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what is available to me in Boulder, Colorado. Brutally honest, Patagonia's long tail for me. I don't post a Patagonia item and instantly sell it. I know people see Patagonia and they're like, oh my God, Patagonia. It's like a mid-tier seller for me. It's not gonna be like $70 for those. Those are gonna sell for about, hopefully, $45 to $55. They are all extra large. They're fun. Let me throw one on right now. Let's throw on the green one. The green one's kind of cute. I could be persuaded to maybe hold on to the green one. I'm wearing a Thrifted Free People thermal, and so it has thumb holes. Let's see. Now this is an extra large. This is a women's extra large, and you know, Patagonia runs small. I personally want my Patagonia to be kind of like oversized, but here we are. Looking cute out here, about to go for a hike, about to go conquer some mountains in Colorado. Thank you so much for watching. Come back. I'll let you know how sales are going with the change of fee structure, and